some type shift differential for working, but most nurses, RN-wise, expect to make anywhere ranging from $8 to $9 an hour. And it also depends on their type of experience they have, too. If they have experience, the employers usually will pay them for the experience that they have.
Okay. Does that answer your question, sir?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. We have another caller on the line. Let's see if we can answer that call. You're on Employment Outlook.
Yeah, I want to ask a question to the police officer. How much do you have to wear? How tall you have to be a police officer?
Well, I'm a female and I'm only 5'3.5" feet tall.
Okay.
So they don't have like a height requirement?
They have one for the male, but not for the female.
Like that?
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I think they have ruled out the height and weight requirement as far as being a police officer.
But would it be possible for her to like arrest a 6'5" man, or she have to have a man to help her arrest somebody like that?
Okay.
No. Wouldn't. No help is needed there.
You can do that?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. Does that answer your question, sir?
Yeah, but I don't believe that.
Okay. I think they have ruled out the height and weight requirements. You have to have what they call job-related requirements now as far as being legal and everything. I think they rule out having to be a certain height and a certain weight, because that would rule out the vast majority of females if they did have a height requirement on that position.
Thank you.
Thank you for your call. We have another caller on the line. Let's see if we can answer this call. You're on Employment Outlook.
Yes, I would like to relate this question to Officer Arnold.
Okay.
Yes. Does your job affect your family or your children if you have any?
No, it doesn't affect my family at all. I only have one daughter, and she understands. My husband is employed by the same city and the same type of job. We are able to communicate quite well about the job.
Okay, thank you.
What type work does your husband do, Officer Arnold?
My husband is a fireman for the city of Prichard.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Allen, what area, you work at Mobile Infirmary now, what area do you work in as a nurse at this point?
Well, right now at this time, I work in what we call a telemetry unit, which is ambulatory cardiac. We receive patients that's had open heart surgery and some that are what we call fresh myocardial infarction patients. They come out to our hall and they wear a little telemetry box, and we can monitor their heart rate and detect any type of arrhythmias that they might have.
Okay. Officer Arnold, my next question goes back to the caller. Have you ever had to use physical force in terms of maybe subduing, say, a suspect, or have you had to use deadly force as far as firing your weapon on your job?
Yes, physical force has been, I've had to use it rather, but I've never had to fire my weapon at this stage.
Okay, but you have had to use physical
force.
Physical
yes,
force.
sometimes, yes.
And as far as the training that